Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. In previous lecture we studied about velocity and its types. In today's lecture we are going to discuss acceleration with types in detail. Let's recall our previous topic. Velocity is a vector quantity as well as it is a product of speed and direction. Consider an example. If we have an aeroplane which starts its motion towards its destiny, so the rate of change of velocity with respect to time is called acceleration. Now that an aeroplane starts its motion, so it will increase its velocity with respect to time. Now this change in its velocity with time is called acceleration. Acceleration is the change in velocity divided by time interval, or mathematically we can write it as acceleration is equal to v minus u divided by t. Now v is actually the initial velocity of that aeroplane, means when that aeroplane starts its motion, so at starting point its velocity is known as initial velocity and it can be written as an alphabetical letter v, while u is the final velocity. When that aeroplane reaches to its destiny and stop its motion slowly and gradually with respect to time, so that velocity at that time will be known as final velocity and it can be written as small u. Now unit of velocity, as we have studied that unit of velocity is meter per second. Now we are going to discuss what is unit of acceleration. So putting the unit of velocity in that acceleration formula as well as divided by second is the unit of time present in the formula of acceleration. So in System International, the unit of acceleration is meter per second square. Acceleration is a vector quantity just like velocity, and it can be positive or it may be negative. Sometimes acceleration is also zero. Now consider we have a car which is moving at different speed with respect to time, means it is increasing its speed. So this type of acceleration is known as just simple, we say it is an acceleration. But after certain time that car stopping to certain position, before stopping to that position it is constantly decreasing its velocity. So that negative velocity means change in decrease in velocity is known as negative acceleration, and when it stopped to certain position, so this at that position the acceleration will be known as zero. Now negative acceleration is also called retardation or deceleration. In normal life we use deceleration word most oftenly for negative acceleration. Now acceleration is divided into two types. One is uniform acceleration. Uniform acceleration is actually that type of acceleration in which when velocity of an object changes in equal amount, means there is a uniform change in the velocity with respect to time. So that type of acceleration will be known as uniform acceleration. Now consider an example. We have a car which is moving in 10 meter per second velocity and covering distance in 5 seconds. After certain time that car increase its velocity to 20, so time will be 10. Then increase velocity to 30, time will be 15. It means that velocity is increasing 10 digits while time is increasing 5 digits. So this change in velocity as well as time is uniform. So that type of acceleration is actually known as uniform acceleration. Next type is non-uniform. Non-uniform acceleration is that type of acceleration in which an object velocity changes in unequal amount or an unequal interval of time as well, is known as non-uniform acceleration. We have a same table in which we have different velocity. Now for example, a car is moving in 10 velocity, time is 5 seconds. Next time it increase its velocity to 30, time is 10. Then increase velocity to 40 again and time is 15. So this fluctuation in velocity is known as non-uniform acceleration. Or other example of non-uniform acceleration is, for example, you threw a ball in air. So after certain time that ball in air will stop its position and then it come back towards ground due to gravity. So this type of an ball or an example is known as non-uniform acceleration.